Hello, this is Dave from betterchurchsound.com, and today I'm going to talk about things to consider when buying a new video projector. If this is going to be your first video projector, then you are going to need to think very hard about the location of your screen, and much of the location of the screen is going to determine your options for where to put your video projector. In terms of where you can put your video projector, the ideal locations are to basically look at your screen, look at the angle that it's on. Let's say here it is on a flat wall. You're going to want to draw a line perpendicular from the center of that screen, and along that line is going to be where you can put your projector. Now, it might be hung upside down from your ceiling, or it might go way back on the back wall. Those are things that you're going to need to think about because there are different types of projectors that are available for different types of applications. This older one in front of me has a feature that enables it to use interchangeable lenses, such as this lens right here. And so if you purchase basically a higher end projector that has this feature where you can change out lenses, it means that you can get special long throw lenses or short throw lenses. But of course, that adds to the price. A lens like this can often be $2,000 or more for the lens alone. If you are able to stay within a more traditional throw from the projector, which is often around 2 feet of distance out from the screen for every 1 foot of width of the screen, then you're able to stay in a less expensive class of projectors that are often called classroom or portable projectors, but often still have the same brightness as the others. They may not have motorized power, motorized zoom and motorized focus and all that, but if you're installing the projector, you don't really need it. The other thing that you really need to think about besides, do I need to be able to change lenses or not, you really need to think hard about brightness. And this will depend a lot on the size of your screen, the amount of ambient light, both natural light and artificial light that you have in there, even the type of light, whether it's from fluorescent lighting or incandescent lighting, and whether it can be controlled or dimmed. All of those are important features. Also, you need to think about what do you want to put on this. If you're going to be showing movies, that's very different than showing a PowerPoint type presentation. As movies often have very subtle amounts of contrast between light and dark features, whereas a PowerPoint type presentation or something from Easy Worship or Media Shout or Sunday Plus, for churches, that those will often have a very high amount of contrast. Often you have a light text on a dark background or vice versa, and you can get away without quite as much brightness from your video projector. The other thing that's very important to think about is what type of warranty your projector is going to come with. Because once you figure out your lens, once you figure out where you're going to mount the projector, you need to make sure that it's going to be a projector that's going to last, and you've got a manufacturer that's going to back it up. Here at ProAV of Ohio, we only sell video projectors that have at least a 3-year warranty. If you start price shopping around on the internet, which is very easy, you may find projectors that will sell for less than you'll get from a reputable contractor, but they may also come with 1 year or even a 90-day warranty or something like that, and that could mean that your investment of thousands of dollars could cost you thousands of dollars if there is a problem, in just a short amount of time. The other thing when it comes to brightness is to always remember that your projector is only going to get dimmer as you own it. That the lamps that are in it, and I talked about this in another video, but the lamps that are in them fade with use. So you want to make sure that the projector that you purchase has enough brightness to even go beyond what you need, so that as it fades, that it's still going to be adequate and you're not going to be replacing the lamps really prematurely. A couple other things to think about are what type of interconnectivity each projector is going to have. Most are going to have a connection for this type of cable, which is sometimes called a VGA, that you're often running a high resolution signal from a computer down. Most are going to have connections for S-video or your traditional composite video. Some will have connections for component type video, which is another higher resolution input. You're going to want to think about that, and if you're not certain which types you need, you may want to check with a reputable contractor. So pretty much check all these things out, and I know that it can be a little bit overwhelming. If you'd like to give us a call, we serve all of Eastern Ohio, and with professional sound and video services at ProAV of Ohio. Give us a call, 330-602-3214 or 877-825-3894, or you can email me directly, dave@betterchurchsound.com, and we'd be happy to assist. Send us some pictures of your application and we can probably help to make a make a recommendation suitable for your needs. Take care and we'll talk soon.